Hey there, CrossFit Relentless athletes. Welcome to the Relentless vlog. Very excited, as I said in our last vlog, that we are able to bring on for August for Anthony for our sports rehab consults. So remember, you can go ahead and look in the programs tab when you go to sign in for class. Rather than CrossFit, look for sports rehab consult and just go to the date of August 12th, 16th, or 23rd and just pick whatever times that are available, and you can have your one-on-one with him and plan on every time slot for being about 20 minutes for you guys to work through any either impingements, any aches or pains that you guys might have. Remember, this is all complimentary, part of your membership. It's just part of us trying to kind of just providing more for you and living into our own mission and value statement, right? So with that, guys, let's remember Frosty Friday is going to be this week. Amy and I will be hosting. Should be lots of fun. Then we'll just kind of go from there, guys, right? So with that, let's jump into the programming. For the competitive group, guys, this should be your rest day, right? Especially if you actually went hard, you kept with the intentions of what everything was supposed to be, right? Use today as a deload day. For everybody else, right, the Fit for Life group, if your normal training schedule is Monday through Friday, right, and you don't take that midday, right, break this week and train Saturday as well, then the workout is going to be a fun one, right? It's going to be a Tabata, and it's going to be a mixture of movements. Now, Tabata is going to be scored in the classic sense of Tabata, right? So let me give you the intention. The intention of the workout should be, and when you're in class, it'll be explained as well to you, that you need to pick a pace that over 8 cycles of 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, you can go ahead and maintain that pace all the way through. Now, how you score this Tabata is, it's not your total amount of reps completed within the total 8 cycles for each movement. It's actually going to be the lowest number completed over those 8 cycles for the movement, right? So let's say the first, let's say I'm in the portion where I'm doing wall ball cleans, and in cycle 1 through 5, I go ahead and I get 10 wall ball cleans. And then in cycle 6, I get 3. And then cycle 7 and 8, I get 10 as well. My entire score for that Tabata cycle is that 3. So you need to focus on picking a number that you can maintain throughout the entire Tabata cycles. But my challenge to you is, you can't sandbag it, because by the time that you're at 6, 7, and 8, if you're like, oh man, I wish would have gone faster the first few rounds, because then my score would have been higher, but like I'm only capped out. Like, I've already done slow rounds at the beginning, but I really didn't need to. So push the pace the first round or two, and if that seems like it's not manageable, then go ahead and start to walk it down over round 3 and 4. Guys, so that's what the workout's going to be. We haven't done a Tabata cycle for a little while. Should be fun. Should be a really good mental mind game for you also, to try to just keep on hitting a goal over and over again. With that as well, we're going to do weight training beforehand. We're going to be working on a pause split jerk. Now, the pause split jerk, for your intention on this workout, and we'll go through it in class, but your intention is to go ahead and really connect the mental aspect of how you drive out of your dip, right? I keep on like moving this camera. I don't have my tripod with me today. Sorry, it's a little wobbly. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna dip into the bottom of your split jerk, and you're gonna pause there for 2 seconds. And then your goal is to go ahead and find the center of your foot, your arch. You're gonna find a balance, a position of strength. Then your goal is, at the end of the 2 seconds, to drive out of that dip and find yourself in the receiving position for your split jerk. The goal is not to double dip, right? So most of you will dip, 2-second pause, and then have a little bit of a pump to go up again, right? Your goal is to find the dip, then just go straight out of it, right, after your 2 seconds. If you find that you actually go ahead and you need this double pump, or it's really hard for you to fight it, then that should be a cue to you mentally that if you do a good job settling during that 2-second pause and finding that center of the foot, that your body actually likes to be either too toesy or too far in the heels rather than using the center of the foot. Why is it important to use the center of the foot? It's because that is where the majority of your strength work, because then we can use the anterior and the posterior chain of our body, right? Our quads, and we get to use our glutes and hamstrings. If we're on our toes, it's almost just quads and a little bit of calves. If we're too much on our heels, then we go ahead, we really just have our glutes, right? We don't have our quads as well. So guys, that's the intention, right? Fight that mind over matter in terms of that pause jerk. Have a fun one. Should be a really kind of old school style workout that we haven't done for a little while. Remember, be relentless in everything that you do, and we'll see you on the flip side.